true knowledge of a person comes from what we do not understand, we choose to love, isn't it? Hello Uplifers, how are you today? I hope that you are okay, you are good, you are great, because this is life. Sometimes you are up, sometimes you are down, but we continue to live on. Today's topic is love. Love again. What is more important in this life than to love? Love at its core is an act of faith. It's a leap into the unknown, a trust in someone without the guarantee of reciprocity and safety. When we love, we choose to overcome our fear of being vulnerable and uncertain or insecure. In love, what we do not understand becomes an enigma. We choose to embrace rather than to fully decipher. So when we love someone, especially in a relationship, we don't fully understand this person. And what we do not understand, we choose to love, isn't it? This quote emphasizes that love is not about having absolute control or comprehension, but about accepting the mystery of the other. Studies in psychology and neuroscience show that love activates areas in the brain related to reward and emotion, rather than those associated with rational analysis. It means that love transcends logics. It is more of an emotional and spiritual relationship than an intellectual one. Fully understanding other person, it's impossible. Human beings are constellations of thoughts, feelings, and experiences that cannot be reduced to simple descriptions. But love offers us another way of knowing, unconditional acceptance. We choose to love not because we understand everything about the other, but because we recognize the beauty and the value of their existence, even when it remains a mystery. A fundamental paradox of love is that by loving the other, we discover more about ourselves. Studies in the field of interpersonal relationships show that intimate bonds create a mirroring effect, where our perception of our partner helps us understand our own desires, fears, and needs. When we love, we confront our own limits, how patient we can be, how generous we are, or how much we can let go of our own ego. Love becomes a path of self-knowledge, a mirror where both our strengths and vulnerabilities are revealed to us. So, the more we love, the more we understand. This suggests that love is not just an emotion, but also a process of learning and deep insight. Research on that area shows that relationships based on authentic love and empathy facilitate a better understanding of the needs and perspective of the other. Knowledge that comes from love is different from knowledge based on judgment or analysis. It is an intuitive understanding, born on emotional closeness and a sincere desire to see the other as they are. In this sense, to love is to know, and to know is to accept. Knowledge about someone is accurate information only if we are proven that we've loved them. Without love, knowing the other person remains superficial, based on appearance and prejudices. Relationship psychology emphasizes that true intimacy occurs when we connect beyond social or emotional barriers through empathy and deep understanding. When we love someone, we open our souls, putting aside the need to control or evaluate. In this openness, knowing becomes a living process where the other is seen not only through the angle of facts, but also through that of their essence. We often evaluate people by the pain they have caused us, forgetting to ask ourselves how much we have loved them. This shift in perspective is essential. True knowledge of the other comes from love, not resentment. Suffering may be a part of relationship, but true love provides the key to understanding. It helps us see beyond the pain, to forgive, and to accept people as they are. So, indeed, love is a leap of faith, an act of courage that transcends logics and judgment. It brings us not only closer to the other, but also help us discover ourselves. True knowledge of a person comes from unconditional love, from accepting the mystery and from the generosity of seeing beyond mistakes or suffering. In a world where we often evaluate people based on the pain they have caused us, love teaches us to change our perspective, to focus on how much we've loved, not how much we have endured. Only through love can we truly know, and in this process, not only the other is revealed, but also our own essence. My dear ones, if you liked this video and helped you a little bit, please tell others about it. Subscribe, like, and share. You know, another word for love in our terms, me and my wife, is peace. You know you are loved by someone if its presence brings you peace and joy and fulfillment. And you know you love someone when this someone tells you that you are his peace, his everything. And I'm happy that it's not only words, because everything I write is lived, I'm not a perfect guy. I want to speak from my heart and from my behavior and my experience. There is this joke, one woman starting having an adventure with a guy. When the guy comes to this woman to visit her and to please her, the little boy she put it in the closet. Like minutes after he arrived, the husband arrives. The woman puts the guy in the closet along with the boy, because the space was narrow. The boy says, "Oh, it's very dark in here and hot too." And the guy says, "Shh, keep it quiet." So this happens 3, 4, 5 times. And after a while, this guy doesn't have a relationship with the mom again. But after a month or so, the little boy makes a mistake and he lies about it. And the mom says, "Okay, because you made a horrible sin by lying, we'll make a way to the church and you have to confess to the priest." Okay, so he complies and he goes in the box of confession. And the boy says, "Oh, it's dark in here." And the priest said, "You start again."